How you doing, everyone? Well, here we are, entering the port city of St. John, New Brunswick, Canada, home of Donald Sutherland, Stompin' Tom Connors. Not the home of Stompin' Tom. He's born here. Grew up in Prince Edward Island. Spent a lot of my adult years here until I moved to St. Stephen. I guess not a lot, but about 10. Coming into the west side, we have to go over to the east side. I got my grandson who's coming up for sleepover tonight. I like this city. It's pretty easy to get around. A lot of neat stuff in it. NB Southern Railway is from here. It's owned by the Irving family, of course. And let's see if I can, it's a little better. See the big cranes off in the distance for the waterfront. All the big boats come in here. A bunch of cruise ships come in here too. It's a popular destination in the summertime and cruise season. Did I get this? No, I didn't. There you go. It's a little better for you. I'll move over into this lane. To the left here. Doing a lot of work on this bridge. Speed up a little bit here. Pass this right there. I think they still have the city's name kind of like Hollywood somewhere on the. Might have already passed it. I'm not sure. They do have St. John on up on a hill. Letters. Spelling it SAINTJOHN, not ST dot. A lot of people confuse that with St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Different spot. This is a different spot. Kind of an industrial blue collar town. Industrial blue collar town. Got the shipyard here. Let a bunch of people pass me here because I'm gonna have to get off this lane onto another lane. So yeah, I worked at the shipyard, security there for a while. All Irving Pulp and Paper and the pulp mill. Not the pulp mill, the Irving Paper on Bayside. A ton of different things owned by Irving. It's not just the Irving gas stations. The largest Canadian oil refinery is owned by them, and the east side will pass by that, actually. Notice all the trains on the right there, that's all Irving. Bayside Drive. exit for Rothsay Avenue, one of them. Great place. Move over here to get into the left turning lane. This, if you go right straight, this is Bayside Drive. A lot of Gothic churches and stuff like that are on Bayside Drive. Not like I thought he was. Thought the lane went all the way. Don't. Like a lot of family that lives here, my wife's family specifically, they all live in St. John. Not a bad city. I like I say, it's here for a long time. On the right hand side, you can see all the trains moving, the Procore or petroleum tank cars. I first moved into St. John when I joined CFBC and C98 CJYC radio as a DJ on both those stations. And that was, oh gosh, early 90s. A long time ago. This is an excellent time of day to be coming in here. 3 o'clock, 3:06, whatever it is. Man, oh man, takes a long time. I got a lot of memories in this town, both good and bad. You know when you're way back here, and cars start turning left when the green left arrow only goes, you're sitting here and you're thinking, oh, come on, hurry up. There's a big gap between you and the next car. And that's true. We're not going to make it this time. I guess we are. Away we go. Pizza Delight on the right there. Captain Submarine used to be this Kane's Corner. Kane's Corner. Pleasures and Treasures. What store is that? On the left there. It's horrifying. Horrifying. We are on the east side of St. John now. Crossed over the big bridge and gonna burn up to grab my grandson. Away goes the bus. Claymore Cottage. I never lived here, but I lived way out, way out east. Lived in Hampton and East St. John, like way east, and Skyline Terrace. Gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. Here we go. Pass the bus illegally. That's what I like to do. But I put my indicator on just to make sure that, hey, I know what I'm doing. I know it's a solid yellow line, and I shouldn't have passed right there, but I'll put my blinker on that I'm going back into traffic. St. John Transit Corporation right there up on the hill on the right, past Tim Hortons. That's where all the St. John Transit buses are located, and offices and garages and all that stuff. On Donald Street, we are on Loch Lomond Road. It's one of the longest roads in St. John. Rossley Avenue is 3 miles. There's a lot of twisty, windy roads through this city. Thank you very much. My grandson's way at the other end here. Coming up on the right, that Irving sign on the right down here, it's the entrance to the Irving Oil Refinery, and if you look hard on your right, you may see some of it. Some of the tanks and the refineries are way in there. The tanks spell out Irving. Very smelly, wonderful place. I worked there too as security. We had green uniforms on when I worked for industrial security. The union guys hated us, of course, because we caught them for theft and drinking booze and all that stuff. And so they used to call us a green Gestapo. Isn't that mean? It's terrible. It's a terrible term. A shame. If I turned left right here, I hit the backside of the main malls, like McAllister Place Mall. The other one, I can't remember what the other one's name is now. Anyway, a lot of retail there off on the left. Way up on the left, I don't know if you'll see it. I'm looking out sideways at the window now, so you probably can't, but it's a great big warehouse for CarQuest for Atlantic Canada. So that's the auto parts people. There's a driveway for it there. And we gonna turn here. See if we can. Oh, look at this. Oh, yep. Yeah. So we turn right here. Down here. Now, if I kept going straight right here, I'd go down to McAllister Place and the other mall. There's 3 or 4 strip malls there, too. Can I go turn right on the red? Well, I am. There we go. So we're off on the far east. We're coming into the residential east side now. That's where we're heading, so. Great big apartment building up there in the hill. Garden homes here on the left. A lot of those. Casey Court. And Carly Court. Yeah. So we're coming up here pretty quick on my daughter's house. To pick up the young feller. Oh. So I'm gonna cut right here so you can't really see where he lives and everything. And anyway, thanks for coming along on the St. John East Drive. Have a good one.